It's
All views expressed by the hosts and guests in this podcast are solely their opinions and do not reflect the opinions of their respective employers. Guests and hosts may maintain positions in the assets discussed in this podcast. This podcast is for informational purposes only, and nothing in the podcast is intended to be financial, legal, or even life advice.
Hey, Jack. Been a while. Hello.
Hey, nice
How are
meeting
you
you,
doing?
Jack. I don't think we've spoke before, right?
No, I don't think so.
Lovely to meet you.
Alfred. Yeah.
Yeah, this is
always
my
the
my
first
boobs,
impression.
my clickbait.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Do you also wear a tail with that?
Hey! I am thinking
Hey,
about
Jack is
something dirty,
kinky.
but sure. I do have a big tail
Okay.
though.
Okay.
Oh my God, please.
But yeah, what's up, man? So we were just talking about the markets. Are you active on the market in general?
Losing money. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hey,
What were you losing on?
Everything.
Story of our lives.
And Marco and I was just saying, like, all the better trade this week is either crime or DAT front runs or actually trading DAT stuff.
Yeah, dude. I've given up actively trading because it's just too much to keep up, and you just can't beat the pros.
And the
100%.
pump isn't as good as it used to be, you know, right? Like,
hello.
it's like, hello.
Hey, hello.
Hey, Claire.
You're live, by the way, Claire. Just want to let you know, like, you're live already right now this second.
I'm alive. Oh, okay. Hi.
Wait. Okay. Wait. Hang on. I'm actually okay. Is this being recorded and broadcast live, or is this being saved to
Both.
on and you edit later?
Both.
So everyone heard me asking you if you had a tail.
Yes, 100%, brother. But it's okay. This stream is full of weirdos.
This podcast is brought to you by Zero G.
AI and Web3 technologies has been a frequent topic in the industry. Zero-G is a layer 1 blockchain platform that aims to address challenges in decentralized AI infrastructure. To its website, Zero-G offers verifiable AI serving and scalable data availability intent for real-world AI workloads. The platform uses modular architecture designed to overcome specific bottlenecks in decentralized AI. Projects can adopt either the full AI stack or selective layers, with emphasis on scalability, cost efficiency, and trustless verification.
And they're not doing this alone either, backed by nearly 300 investors, including Samsung Next, Alumni Ventures, Bankless Ventures, and more, plus partnerships with heavyweights such as Chainlink, Solana, Optimism, Google, and even Alibaba. And to really fuel the ecosystem, the Zero G Foundation has launched an 88 million growth program and accelerator with Web3 Labs, supporting over 1,000 dApps already in the pipeline. Oh, and the network, over 8,000 validators and 5,000 storage nodes, strong. So yeah, if you're into the future of crypto and AI, keep an eye on Zero G. Let's segue into
Okay.
thanks for coming on, guys. I feel like it's been a while since we catch up with the Sign team.
But yeah, all right. Do you guys want to do a quick intro about yourself and Sign? And yeah.
Yeah, of course. Hi, everyone. I'm Claire. I'm co-founder and head of product. Community people call me Product Queen, or they just call me Sisma because I always complain to them about Shing and all the work I have to do, so they feel sad for me and we bond in a group chat, especially with the Chinese community. Jack, do you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, I'm Jack. My job is to be the most bearish person on the team.
In what way? Like a token price, product, or future roadmap?
Just whenever Shin has an idea, he gets too excited. I have to knock him down a few notches.
I think that's a
pretty
good
cool.
balance in a team.
Okay. Like, do you guys want to do a quick? We did like a podcast with you guys.
It's
like,
been it's
before
been a
the
couple months
TGE.
back, I think.
Oh,
So
before the-
let's give us an update. Yeah.
Ooh, nice. Yeah. For start, I think we've been just doing very similar things. We focus on two parts. We focus on data and we focus on asset, right? And we've been building for I think almost 4 years, and we have been focusing on all these two pillars. So basically, we have because I do the products. So on the product side, we basically have Sign protocol, which is allowing different parties to bring data on chain, so you can write data on chain. The fancy name for this is the on chain attestation protocol, but I don't think a lot of people like that name. Machine doesn't like that name, so we just say we bring data on chain. And the other side is asset. We have the product token table, which help products to do airdrop, investor unlocking, and all that. I think before TGE, we were helping a lot of projects, including one of the most famous one is Kaido. And now we actually have a product integration with Kaido to do like all of the Yappers reward leaderboard rewards are distributed through Table Smart Contract. And we're partnering with more like protocol. So basically we transformed from doing airdrop individually for the project into more like an integration mode with these KOL type of leaderboard with these protocol level projects, so we can distribute to cover more airdrops in the future. But yeah, I think that's and going forward, we're trying to put these pillars together, like the data part, the asset part. I think Shing has been talking about it for quite a few times already. We're trying to have these as a package to present it to more government, because those people are looking into adoption of blockchain, but they probably don't know how. So we have the chain layer, we have the sovereign layer 2 chain, we have the data side asset set. We just sell that as a package.
I just want to stop for a bit, and like I feel that you guys are like, how would I put this? It's a lot of cool products, but maybe like more like B2B, like in a sense. So like retail might not be as aware, but like looking at like everything that you have in here, like I do get, and I remember from the first podcast, and like Lambro, correct me if I'm wrong, but like there's this like grand vision, right, of like trying to make sure that you have like all the building blocks so that you can, and this is my way of like saying, basically asking back to you, like, if I'm a retail and I'm a noob and I looked at this, like how should I think about like sign, right? Like what's your end goal by like having all of this? Is it like to work with government, or like is it more like to like more like B2B? Like how should I think about it?
Yeah, that's a very valid question. That's something that we are trying to solve at the same time as well. So before TG, I think we're more in like experimental level, where we are trying out with different like building blocks. We started off with eSign, which is the contract signing platform, right? And then gradually we felt like, well, if you can sign PDF, if you can sign a contract, then basically you can sign everything. And the important part is the verifiability on chain. And that's when we started to do the attestation. So it felt natural to do these products. But I get it, to onboard new user, that's why we have Sign Intern. And she would just say, don't worry about it, we're building important stuff. Just join Orange Dynasty and see the size. And that's how we are doing it. We're going, like, because for Token Table, we are making money. We're generating great revenue with Token Table. We don't have brand exposure. Let's say if you're claiming from Kaido, you probably don't know you're interacting with Token Table smart contract, but you are.
Right.
Yeah, that's something we're solving right now through, like, we basically go two routes. We capture the community first. We lure them in through Karaoke and good vibes from Stein Intern, and then gradually we tell them, oh, we're
This sound like a booty trap. Like you know how people take you in and sell you to like call centers, be like, now they're gonna scam your way out of the center kind of thing.
You don't know, like for this time at KBW, we were actually doing a karaoke room, like in a very serious blockchain conference setting. We have a room which is all orange and shiny. We even got like hot male model in that, and like giving you.
Oh my god, this is dope.
And then people would.
I guess this runs in the culture. Jack asked me, "Do I have a tail? Do I have like a little tail as well?" Like, I guess this runs in the company culture.
That's so wrong. Wait, did you ask that, Jack? What?
Okay, over my nose.
I mean, he's asking for it by dressing up like this, right?
Hey! Now I feel how the woman feels like when I crack jokes like that.
Wait.
I feel violated.
The important thing is,
sorry, I'll send you the details. Please come over. We have all the orange jacket and the shiny sunglasses.
Sounds good, but I don't like male models
like,
though.
That's like
you will meet Sign Intern who brings cool vibes.
And that's like honestly one of the best merch too, like the whole the whole hat and so on. Yeah. I was gonna ask you a quick follow up, because you mentioned like the token table and like airdrop and like all of that, because like you work behind the scenes, and like, can you tell any patterns around airdrops that has been changing in the past 6 months? Like, is there like any interesting data, like having seen all of that? Yeah.
It's changing so fast. So when we were first doing it, I think the thing that we did right was with the Ton. When Ton was like super popular, there's so many different mini apps, right? And for these mini apps, airdrop was the core of it. You just tap and you get the token right away. Yeah. There's no other stuff in that. And the important thing is you have millions of users. So that's when we thought, even though Ton is fairly hard for developers to develop on, at that time we still tried hard to build out the smart contract. We had to be the first one. And that's when we did the biggest airdrop for dogs, which I think we have more than 10 million claimers. And that's when we got our first fat check, and we said, oh, this is actually revenue generated, because for the claimers, they're getting free money, and it makes sense for them. They probably wouldn't notice that they're paying like the small fee to use the smart contract, or it's just too little for the free money. But gradually, after the Ton hype, more and more people are saying, it's not sustainable, and even though you have millions of users, it's just very normal to get to that. And then that's like after the Ton hype, I think more and more people are looking into chains like Kaya, which is also building on the social app thinking that the
Okay,
airdrop
yeah.
would go on. But later on, I think the KOL thing got really hot with the launch of Tidal, and then people were like yapping and trying to get reward. Fundamentally, I think we are transforming to we are giving out airdrop to the community for them to test out the protocol. But a lot of projects are doing it as a standard. So you have to allocate this much to the community, and community are starting to take it for granted. They're not like, oh, some free money, I want to try the protocol, but oh, I have interacted with you guys, why you're not giving us enough money? So the
Right.
sentiment are
Yeah.
getting like more and more bad, I think, for projects.
I've said GM on your Discord, please give me $1,000.
Yeah. Right. There are so many people like saying, oh, I have joined Discord, showing the timestamp why am I not getting any money. And she would, I remember she replied to one guy saying, bro, you didn't bring any value to the project. Why am I giving you tokens? Which is valid, right? But I think it's just becoming really toxic between the community and the project. I think the majority of the project, after they launch the token, after the airdrop, most of them are getting shit on, saying that they're not being good to community.
Okay. After talking shit, have you actually? What's the best experience for projects that airdrop token, let's say, properly or management in that point of view?
I think I would say for our own, we didn't get a lot of shit from community because she and I designed a whole community mechanism. We have a few ways of thinking about it. So we spend longer than the project we have worked with for their airdrop because we work with project for their airdrop. So we know that some action might lead to negative sentiment from the community. At the end of the day, you are rewarding, I think, the aspects who are the most important to the project. You need to think about the sell pressure, right? Because if you're allocating that amount of token to the community, how many of them are going to sell? That's the most important metric. And that also shows how strong your community is. So if you're just paying KOL and those people interact with your protocol and you give them the actual token, then if they sell, it's really bad for the project. So I also get that for some projects, they're being very stingy and they're just allocating a very small amount to the community. But that also makes sense because they are scared. They're not confident in their community. So when we discussed with Xing about it for so long about our own airdrop is we need to give out to our most loyal community because those are the ones who have been there, and you are more than 70% confident they're not going to sell. If you perform better, they are buying more. And then the next part is people who actually use your product. That those people might be, because when we first released this product, I have to admit it was pretty buggy, but like there are still a lot of people who wanted to try out this thing, and they probably have signed more than 10 contracts, and they have contacted us about bug reports, and those people, we feel like we should be generous to them. And we had a SBT system to reward the most active members on Twitter because they are selling Sai in a social way. I think I'm 80% sure that Sai intern talk about like we're building KOLs from the grassroots community. I'm 80% sure. I didn't see the podcast, but those people are very important. They're building themselves at the same time of building with the project, so they're emotionally attached in a sense. And then those people, we need to reward them. So I think these two aspects are the most important ones.
Nice.
Wait, still, sorry, just very quickly, Lambro, like still in this topic, or like, unless if you have something that you want to follow up, like I was going to ask you, Claire, about the Orange Dynasty and like all of that, because that's like still around the airdrop topic, right? Is that, do you have like something before that, Lambro? Just want to make sure.
No, I just wanted to know what's next.
Yeah, like I was just gonna ask about that first. Yeah, like what's this Orange Dynasty app, and like what kind of experiences, and like is there any like potential for people to get more like airdrops or like to like participate and so on?
Yeah, of course. As you talked before, we have so many products, but like community feels detached to it. Community are still active on Twitter and talking about Sign, what is Sign, but they don't have an actual product to interact with apart from token table. So that's why we built the app. We want the community. We call them, in Chinese, we call them 小橘子, like little oranges or Siamese, that they all connect with each other. And so this app is purely for them. So we don't want the adoption to go like this, because most of the time those people are just airdrop farmers. We want to keep the content clean. So we're looking at it as like a private social group where signees can meet each other. So we treated this metrics as the metrics of our community member. So that's why we're doing like verification. We partner with BNB Chain for BABT to make sure they're actual human on this app. And then we have this in-app currency called Orange, a little orange. So basically, if you like others' content, give them orange, or you have the bounty, so you have the fruit basket where you can ask other signees to help you, and if they do, you give them oranges. But at the end of the day, we have a few metrics to evaluate how much they're bringing to the community. For example, if you are really rich and you bought a lot of sign, or you believe in sign, we have signees who buy sign $100 worth of sign every week. I think we have those streaks, and if you do that and you stake sign, we give you like a badge of honor. Or if you are really good at referring and you talk to others about sign and you post these posts within the app, we also see that and give you a badge of honor for spreading sign. Or
I
you
think that's
just
smart. Yeah.
yeah.
No, like I just want to quickly say before I pass it to you, Lambro. Like I think there's not a lot of team that understand like post TGE community management, right? Like this is like I think one very good example, especially because you're like a bit more B2B, right? But like so like seeing that like a B2B team DNA, but like understands you have to do this sort of stuff. This is not sponsored, by the way, but like I think it's a smart move. Yeah.
Send
Hey,
you
by the
some
way-
oranges afterwards.
Hey, by the way, if can I see what projects are using you guys as vesting right now, or for them because I know a lot of projects do fake airdrop on TGE, and I actually will always spend so much time. I see that cheeky little smile there. Yeah, there's a lot of times that I need to figure out quickly how much is the actual flow. And then because like if the airdrop is fake or not, like so I just want to see like can I use your platform in that way?
Yeah, of course. So that's I was smiling because when we were trying to do BD to some of the project, and they just like become very hard to talk with. When we brought up like, oh, you have this dashboard that you can show community of the actual vesting and airdrop, and some of the project would like, can we just maybe is that an add-on service, or is it like a must?
Can you show me that panel right now actually, if you don't mind just sharing screen and just walk me through a little bit?
Let me try to get one. We work with some of the meme coin project where they want to show the dashboard to the community for as faith, right? We also have some serious project. Let me show you the StarkNet one. I think they're pretty.
StarkNet?
Yeah. The StarkNet Foundation is using this for vesting and all that.
What are you doing, bro?
Zero. StarkNet.
No, wait.
Zero.
Bro, come on.
Wait,
Hey.
Which one in StarkNet?
The vesting dashboard. I think so, right? Is it published?
I mean, I
Please
don't know
take-
actually.
Please take your time. Just like
Don't
Yeah,
take your
I-
time.
one
It's
that
okay.
you-
Show me. I'm considering about like StarkNet.
I'm like saying confirm the one that you can share, right? Like I don't want these guys to get into trouble. So-
No trouble lah. It's a very chill
trouble.
company with some perverted taste, so it's okay.
Oh my god, this guy.
I'll make sure that they publish it before, so I wouldn't get in trouble.
No worries,
Maybe I
no
send
worries.
them some orange.
I can see Jack's role in the company. You know, the first thing he turned on his mic for is like, "Yo, hold up! Like, I don't think we should do this."
I mean, it's supposed to be. It's public in the smart contract, anyways. It's just a matter of
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it doesn't matter. Like everything is on chain and transparent and anyway. So
This guy.
I share with you, I promise. So let me find.
okay.
Okay, wait, but like while she's doing that, like Lambro, if you can explain to the listeners, like why do you care seeing about the real flow? Let's say like in the first month, like right? Like, can you explain the thought process?
So like let's use Aster as an example, right? So like when Aster just launched their token like yesterday or 2 days ago, because I got very little airdrop, I wanted to and I don't think I should get little airdrop. So the first thing I think about is, okay, either they are actually distributing the airdrop, or I got diluted heavily that I did I did less than what I expected, right? And if I were to know that the project is holding on more token than they should, that means the float is going to be lower, and the likeliness of like smaller buyer pressure can push the price up is better. So it's just stuff like that to make me. It's good to have like some quick dashboard to see, because everything is on chain, but like when you don't have that much time to like go through all these stuff or effort really, then it's good to have like this. Wait,
Lambro, like, I just want to like double click on that like a little bit more. So like let's say when you go to CoinGecko,
Wait,
did you
look at what happened with Aster? If you want, I can share a little bit more of my thoughts on the Aster launch.
Like,
Fantastic launch.
I just want to.
But I missed it.
Wait, like I just want I just want to ask you first, right? So like when you see it like this, it's 1 billion out of 5 billion. So like roughly like the float is like 20%, right? It might be like 18,
No, that's a
19%.
market cap. That's market cap. Like the thing is like, okay, so the market cap is like 400 mil, right? But like, let's say 400
No,
mil
it's
of
like
it.
1B right now. I'm sharing my screen.
Okay. Yeah. So, but the thing is like, is it actually 1B or is team
Right. So that's
distributing
what you have to
random like
explain,
half
right?
of the
Yeah.
token to like the right stakeholders? Like, it's not a true float.
Right. So what you're saying is that like again, like I'm like being quote unquote like the devil's advocate. I'm just trying to ask you a question for our listeners. So like so like what you're saying is that you might see it at 1B, but the true flow that belongs to like non-insider might be, let's say, like 300 million, right? So like the lower it is, the more likelihood there will be a listing pop. Actually, very like similar to like equity, right? Like if a company just go public, you want that listing pop, right? And like that's easier to do that if there's less float, basically. Okay.
100%. And they did it in a way that is very smart, right? So like, I was monitoring the launch a little bit, but like, I don't know what got into me. I was low key angry that I got sold to Airdrop. I was looking at the trading volume, the APX, because APX is supposed to be able to convert to Aster token. I was monitoring it a little bit. There you can see, if people are actually bullish on Aster, right, AXP should go up quicker because that's the one that it's more liquid, is easier to access on chains, etc., etc. Right? But somehow, you can only trade Aster. Like, Aster's trading volume was a lot higher, and the only way you can trade Aster is to actually deposit money into the Aster DEX to trade on the spot, which is similar to Hyperliquid's playbook. And because of the volume, the difficulty, and asking around group chats, no one knows or how to actually do it. So I just assume that it's a concentrated type of players that want to buy something up.
Did you do a lot of the tasks? Because they have like tasks on their platform.
Yeah. You don't read my shit, do you? So around 6 months ago, I was I started trading there a little bit, and then I set up a So one thing I like about Aster is that they have a grid trading bot. So like, for someone that like me, that I don't do like mass airdrop farming, and I want to get some volume but I can't be bothered, I just set up a grid trading bot on BTC. So it just gets me volume, and then like grid trading BTC can't really go wrong if you put the right range, etc. And yeah, basically like that's the fun part of it. But
and then you didn't get the big airdrop, so you only
I
get
didn't
small,
get
basically.
that much. I didn't get that much, so I was a little bit like I did a public wallet with like only 4K just to play around, and I did another one with around 40 or 50K ish, and then like I got less than 5K of airdrop on the one that I did, like, because if you think about it, I use 40 or 50K as leverage grid trading, so the volume should be relatively good, right? But I guess but yeah, anyways, yeah, sorry.
I think the sentiment
Anyway,
was
let's go back
really
to Claire.
funny for Aster. I think that the day before, people were just like talking shit about them, saying that, oh, it's the shitty project or whatever, and the next day after the price goes up, that everyone is saying the
It's
next
the best
hyper-
project ever.
So the price is the most important thing, I guess.
100%.
Yeah.
Wait, I thought you only trade Bitcoin though. Why do you know? Why are you so attached?
I bought from Aster.
I told you didn't believe me.
I sold, so I'm really sad about it.
But you know the
Okay,
thing
guys,
is,
guys,
right?
post
Because like
post this call, we need a new group chat to like talk about trading.
Yeah.
the thing is, like, Marco, because I got a new laptop and I wasn't at home at the time. So for me to trade Aster token, I had to go to my centralized exchange, send money to my another laptop, pass it back to Aster to buy. I was like, can't be bothered. But like, oh my days, I was so angry at myself. It was anyways, moving on. Dashboard.
Okay,
let's
okay,
see.
please show us the dashboard.
Okay, so I'm showing you this dashboard, but this is mostly for investor unlocking. You can see that StarkNet Foundation is using us for all of the unlock. So how we do it is we every let's say either you're a meme coin or you're just a regular project doing investor unlocking, you can use token table to lock up and do distribution. And for StarkNet Foundation, in this case, this is their grant unlock. What they do is after the setup, they can just publish this to their community so we can see when is the next unlock at what time. There are a lot of tools like token, I think token unlock.gg, or
Yes.
I forgot what's the name, but a lot of them are not smart contract based. They're really good tools to track like when is the next unlock. But for us, because it's based on a smart contract of the vesting, so you know when exactly and how much, and these are all like real token. You see all the decimals, right? And we can see all of the grants are being released and when is the next big unlock. So originally for token table, we were thinking of it as like on-chain card of the on-chain cap table, and that was like an unrealistic view of the product at the time, that we wanted to onboard all of the project to manage their airdrop and token unlock at the same place. But that didn't work out so well for us. Then that's when we pivot into the product for vesting and for airdrop. For this vesting product specifically, we are also talking to some OTC tools. We released one with SecondSwap, which is, I think they're doing the OTC dealing. How they want to do it is for all of the locked token, we can do it all transparently, that if you want to be listed on the OTC desk, then you can do that because it's all locked in a token table smart contract. It can work out on chain, so everybody can view it transparently.
Wait, but I can't see it, right? Like let's say if I'm trading StarkNet right now and I can't access this page for now.
Yeah, so the project have to publish it. That's why I was smirking at first, because like it's all dependent on the project.
I see.
For
Do you want an
people who work-
intern? Do you want a free intern? Do you want a free intern?
to manage all of the dashboard?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's all well respect, because at this, like, we for token it's a weird position. Our direct customers are the project, but it's like community. We also care about community because we need to foster a healthy relationship, right? So that's when we would like talk to the project. You should publish this, and we will help you amplify it. And I think for most of the project we partner with, they are very willing to do it.
I see.
I think if a project doesn't want to disclose it, it's a little bit. If you know, you know. But anyway,
everything
the
again
thing
is chain, right? And when you are claiming with from the front end, you will be interacting with the smart contract, so you can still kind of track it.
It's just annoying to set up. Okay, yeah. So what? Sorry. Back to my original question. What's next for Sign? Like, what's up? What's new? What's next? What can we look forward to?
Yeah, so we are putting together sovereign infrastructure thing. Finally, she has been talking about it for so long. We have been. It's not just conceptual. We are talking to a lot of clients, like real government clients, and we have been writing the product. That's why Jack is still very available at night. He's in California, but I don't think he's kicking at all. But basically, for this to actually work in practice, we need to tweak our product a little, make that into like the whole stack, so the government don't have to worry about it. And we need to balance a lot of things. Before we were being very idealistic, like, okay, maybe we can just do a sovereign layer 2 and the government will like it. But in reality, they have a lot of constraints, and they want to have some power, but they also want to experiment with the blockchain. So we need to just tweak our product. And for token table, it's really exciting. So we handle the airdrop, right? And we think about, 10 million user, that's like a lot. But fundamentally, it's not an airdrop tool. It's an asset distribution smart contract, which can be used for other stuff like welfare distribution. And if the government successfully to distribute, let's say, stablecoin to all of the citizens, then we have real adoption there, and there will be like more users for our token table product, which is really exciting.
I remember this from our first podcast. Yeah, like it's smart that while getting into your grander vision, because like obviously like B2B sales, especially with governments, gonna take years to like close, like do like anything like meaningful. Your product in the meantime is useful for crypto native entities, which I think is a very smart way to like position it. I'm wondering though, like, are you mostly focusing, like, are you like able to disclose any of the type of either governments or just like the conversations, right? Like, or is it still like all like confidential?
It's all confidential, but we will talk about it.
Okay, wait. Like,
so which area in the world they are?
Wait. No. Okay, it is not even that. Okay, no, I'll be a little bit nicer than you, Lambro. Okay, like you don't have to disclose the area, the region, the government. Like, I just want to know what kind of things have they been wanting to explore the most, right? Is it like to do welfare, like when they go to you, or like when you go to them, like what's the thing? Oh, yeah, like that might be like interesting. Let's have a second conversation. Like, what's the most like, yeah.
Yeah, of course, can talk about that. So we have been talking to different needs. One thing that's particularly interesting is for Sign Protocol, we were trying to put data on chain, right? But when we were trying to do it in crypto native way, we were having a chicken egg problem where data consumer said, "Oh, you don't have any data. Why am I using your API?" Or like data, all these people who want to write data on chain, it costs money, and you don't have any actual clients to use our data. But we had that problem, so we felt like if the government they are particularly interested in building their own chain, because they feel like instead of using a public chain like Ethereum, they would think, oh, we want to have our own stuff, and we say, oh, then you can have this layer 2, which has the security of layer 1, but you can still customize a lot of things like access control and all these. Most of government are interested in stablecoin, CBDC, stablecoin, all these, and they're also very interested when we talk about token table. They're interested in the asset distribution, because right now for Wellflow to be actually in the hand of citizen, it takes a long time. So they're interested in the instant adoption, and they want to push for their own like digital cash kind of concept where the citizen, when they are getting free money, it's very similar to Airdrop. When they're getting free money, they are maybe onboarded into this new wallet app that they want to push forward. So yeah, I think it's really interesting that a lot of these governments are really similar to crypto projects. Go ahead.
Sorry, you're saying this because you're helping them launch the L2, or you're saying this is when they launch their own L2, you will help them onboard your tool on their L2? Sorry.
So we have several parallel conversations. We present it as the full stack where we built this L2 for you, and then we can after we have the coin, then we can help you distribute it. After we have everybody onboarded through the distribution of the asset, we can help you write data on it, like digital identity system, all that. We have these as building blocks ready for them to adopt. But for some of the countries, they probably just want a part of it. For example, like asset distribution, they might be willing to do it on a public chain, but they want to push forward this wallet thing that they want us to handle it on, let's say, BNB chain or Ethereum, and that we can do easily with token table.
I see. So how does that impact the signed token?
Well, very positively, I think. I hope. Imagine you.
Come on, tell me more.
It's really frustrating, right? Because like I feel like Jack and I have been working with the production team. She and Sign, I think, are on the fancy side. But like I feel like a lot of community members, they still don't know that we are doing all these behind the scenes. And they are currently buying $100 worth of signed token every week. Imagine after they know, oh, we are working with governments about this and token.
Yeah, so tell me which government now, and I'll help you tell your community as well. I'm doing my intern work. Let me access your dashboard soon.
I don't think she allows for it. He's not replying to me. But if he does, I'll
it's
tell
okay
you.
lah. I DM him. It's okay lah. We friends. He said he'll hook me up last time.
This honky guy. Wait, but like something related to that, right? Like I saw you did a buyback, right? So like, can you maybe explain a bit more on that?
Yeah, because we're confident in our own token, so we did the buyback.
Oh, but that was just like a one-time thing, or was it like a?
Yeah,
like a,
it's just
like
buying a token, right? If you think it will go up, you'll buy it.
Yeah. I don't know, because it caused some community like a lot of confusion, right? And they were saying some of community are saying after you buy back you have to burn it, and Sheen was like, why the fuck? Because we just maybe at this price point we feel like we are confident in our own project.
Yeah.
So that's why we buy back. That's just simple as that. And I think that just
As
shows
simple
more
as that.
confidence in the project from ourselves.
Fun fact: Oracle founder stock ownership went up from 22 to 41% because he's been doing buyback for the past 20 years.
Fucking yeah, guy is a chat. No, but is he doing it as a personal? I think he's doing that as personal as the company. I forgot.
I think a little bit of both.
Okay. Do you guys have listing plans?
We had listed. We are already on Binance, Upbit, Bybit, Ticket, but we
Wait, you guys are on Upbit?
Yeah, we're on Upbit.
Oh, shit. Okay, I missed that. Oh,
Oh,
nice.
bro, it's
The
day
second
two,
Oh,
was
bro.
listed.
day two
I,
listing, day 1.5. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
my
bro.
bad. I do apologize. I didn't
Yeah,
trade
maybe
the
you should
token.
buy some
Hey,
time
yo.
right now.
Oh,
Share your screen.
you need to buy $100 worth of signed token every week.
Yeah.
Make one tweet and I'll demand $1,000 airdrop every day. Okay, I feel like I've been enough of an asshole this session. Is there any question you want to ask us?
Yeah, when are you gonna buy $100 worth of signed? Well, if you do,
All right, say less. Say less. I do now. I'll do it right now. Binance. Okay. My phone is my camera. I need to take it down to buy it. Like I'll buy it. I'll send you a screenshot. And let me access the dashboard. Okay. I'll buy. I'll buy.
And we'll celebrate it after it goes up.
Okay, so the plan is for you to buy, and then we will like celebrate in Singapore. Okay, that's the plan.
We can do that. But you have to wear this exact outfit in Singapore with the weather.
Oh my god, bro. Still, I wore this one time in public. Like, I feel like I'm wearing a bikini, to be very honest. And I'm fat, so I'm not supposed to do things like that. I get very, like, yeah. But sure, let's try.
Anyway,
Okay, do you have any question for us? If not, maybe we can ask you the... Yeah, go on then.
Can we get 3 projects that you are most bullish on in the current cycle?
ooh,
What time frame? When you say cycle, like the next month or
That's
two,
like
3...
cumulative follow small altcoin cycle. I think in the past, yeah, until the end of the year, Q4.
Right now, I am bullish in Iden Layer. I think the size is small enough. They have a few things in the pipeline. It's pretty good. I got a good entry, so buy my bag, please. Thank you. AVAX is pretty good. AVAX is positioned in a way where that setup is pretty good. Like, it's not a toxic type. Nation has done a lot of real world assets things where, I have to be honest, I don't really care, but I think it's a good pitch for external people. Okay, I'm just looking for a rebound as a beta for Solana because I don't want to hold a big position in Solana after my last JIT. EFI is good. They have like certain things coming up, and along with their product is getting a lot of traction. I think most people don't realize how well they're doing in the payment side of things in terms of getting adoption, setting up the whole thing. So I think those are pretty good for now. In terms of perk decks, I think there's going to be a lot of farming opportunity still, in a way where I think people that farm perk decks token might not buy more perk decks token, but they will not sell on day one. So that gives you a very good opportunity to dump on them if you were to farm and not long-term holder. I like prediction market. There's a few very tiny outs in prediction market that's good. I'm not that into RWA Pokemon thing because no edge, and I think like the details is not that clear for that. What else? Streamer coins is interesting, but that's about it really.
I have so many bias that I don't know if I can say shit like without Lambro making fun of me.
Go ahead.
Hit me! Let's go! Let's go!
Number one, trillions. I think you know.
What
No,
trillions?
like,
What?
bro, it's plasma, bro. Okay.
Deal.
Because it speaks. Because it speaks for itself. Shoot, what else? M0. I don't have a bag, but I'm a no. Like I don't have a bag for M0, but I'm a stable coin in Maxi. Like I think there's a lot of like interesting stuff. I guess like if I'm not counting the people that I'm helping or like I'm contributing to. I think Pith is interesting because one of the co-founder is also a contributor to Fogo, right? And Fogo hasn't been launched, so I think there's gonna be something there. Yeah. That's it. Yeah.
Okay, so buy Piff now. Real? I mean, it's
We'll just get Mario here.
I mean, it's 1.7B at 1B MCAP ish.
Anyway, okay.
Trading
Let's jump into the last question that we always ask.
Okay, yeah. So let's start with Jack this time. What do you think is required to make it in crypto?
Define make it in what aspect?
It's
up to you. It can be personal. Design. It can be as a builder. It can be as a trader, as an individual, or whatever goal you set.
As a trader, you're either really lucky, or you're already like an established trader in other markets, or you are an insider. I feel like
100%.
As a builder.
As a builder, you just have to be. You need a lot of like Googling, and you have to be willing to put in the effort to work with stuff that's like half baked. Because I remember when I was first, like I think 4 years ago, when I first started using the graph, so they do like smart contract event indexing.
Yep.
I know their
my
token
first big fuck up.
Well, when I tried to use them because we needed it. Their docs were pretty horrendous. I actually had to really understand how they worked from some random hackathon video that they recorded with like 50 views.
That means you're early, bro. Buy the token.
Yeah.
Really early, actually. And you just kind of have to put up with stuff like that, like things not working properly. Or, actually back then, when I first started, like 2020, 2021, a lot of the times the issues we run into, you Google them and there's nothing. So those are the good times. And especially before AI, like it's not like you can ask the AI to like brainstorm solutions with you. Nowadays, people kind of have it a lot easier.
Yeah.
But I feel like you just need a lot of patience, and you also have to be I think just in general, to make it in crypto, you have to be very conscious of. You have to be very security conscious, obviously, because there's no like forgot password, and you can't just like put your seed phrase in like a text file on your desktop with like 100 other files on your desktop. It's like, and especially like as you get bigger as a project, you really have to start to take things seriously before anything bad happens.
Yeah, security.
Like you just have to be mindful, and you have to prioritize it enough. I don't know. I think nowadays, especially with like AI vibe coding stuff, I feel like, and I think, I think vibe coding is a trap. I'm not saying that vibe coding cannot get you good results. I'm just saying it's kind of like, if you have a homework assignment, you don't know how to do it.
It's a bad habit
And
if you just start right off the bat.
when
Right?
you use AI, you can either ask the AI to walk you through the concepts, or you can just like copy the question into the text box and then copy the answers back. Right? There's always multiple ways to use it. So for vibe coding, it just gives you such an easy way to immediately jump to the end result. And sometimes it's like 95% correct, 5% there's a security problem. But if you blindly trust it, that's just going to be an issue. And so I just feel like nowadays maybe people have it easier, but that's in some aspects, but also just like a lot of potential downfalls that you want to try to, again, like just be very conscious about as a builder. And another thing, I feel like the mindset wise, I think you have to stay humble, I guess, and stay grounded. Be bearish, but obviously not so bearish that you can't start anything. You think every idea is shit, I can't do anything. But I'm just saying you have to be realistic.
I thought that's your role.
Yeah.
I thought that's your role in the company.
That is my role. That's my role. That's why I'm talking about this, right? Like Shin would be really excited to tell me about some idea he thinks is going to work, and I'm just going to give him like 5 reasons why it won't work. That's kind of what I do. But okay, don't get me wrong. I also do get excited sometimes.
Of course. Yeah. It's just,
for example, the government
it's a good combo
that
for
we're doing.
this.
I am actually cautiously optimistic. When you work with governments, you realize everything takes way too long.
Ugh.
And
Yeah.
they'll ask the same
Tell me about
question
it.
like 10 times. Yeah, that kind of went a bit off topic, but I think yeah, just be patient, be mindful of security, and be mindful of like what you know and what you don't know, and just kind of be realistic. Especially don't buy into your own hype. I think that's the thing, right? I mean, you can, if you're running a project, right? Obviously, you want to hype things up so that you want to get the community excited. You want to create a certain narrative. I'm just being honest here. Everyone has a narrative, right? Everyone has an agenda.
Yeah.
But like, the moment you start to, okay, I'm not saying that. I'm making it sound like we're all lying to everyone, because I'm saying
No.
like you shouldn't buy into
I know
your own.
what you mean, bro.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like on one hand, you should get excited or get people excited about stuff, but on the other hand, you also have to stay sober, and especially if you're leading a company, you should set like realistic expectations for the people in your company. And if everyone's overexcited, I think that's when something is very likely to go wrong. Also, this other thing that I really don't like. Sorry, this is just like going off topic, but I promise one last thing.
Please.
On Twitter, I see a lot of people either like if it's engagement farming or doing something like people love to talk shit when something bad happens to other people, like haha I told you so, or oh haha I knew they were shit. I mean, or just jumping to like some wild conclusions without evidence. But I feel like
Yeah, they all like
good.
to do
It might happen to you one day, and when the shit bucket falls onto your head, you were going to wish that you didn't say a lot of things to other people back then, because now you're just kind of taking it. So
100%.
I feel like don't be like that guy, that kind of person on Twitter.
Yeah, hype for sure. People hype keyboard warrior.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
A keyboard warrior, isn't it? Like they a lot of people won't even say that in your face. Like I think there's a few layers.
Exactly.
Like, first layer, they won't even say in the face.
They can't say it to your face. That's exactly right. Yeah.
And then they won't even think of it. Right?
Unlike me, I just asked you about your tail in your face right now. So
I mean, it's a little bit different, but now I know what's your taste at, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. What is your answer, Claire?
I don't know. I'll tell you when I make it, but I think you need to be very truthful.
There will be signs. Get it?
Oh my god, it is.
There will be signs. I think the most important thing that I see this year is that you need to be really genuine about everything. That in that way, other people will believe you. Because sometimes when I also trade token, and some of the founders, if this project does something and the founder says something, but that they don't believe in that, and they're probably gonna leave the company in like 2 months, and you're not gonna buy the token, right? I'm not talking about any project, but just like
Okay, it's fine. It's
You
fine.
know.
Let's DM me.
Wait, wait.
Okay, it's fine. It's fine.
when you look at like their tweet, they feel like they believe in something, but there's I don't know. I just feel like they're not genuine enough.
By the way, sorry, I forgot to. Yeah. Sorry, I forgot to read the live chat. They've been waiting for a while. Claire, what's your top 3 favorite coin? The live chat has demanded.
Live
coin. Don't give me pre-launch token. Thoughts on
Okay,
MNT?
what's yours, Claire?
Thoughts on MNT? Yeah, Claire. The altcoin queen. What's up?
We think the one that makes me really happy is my BNB bag.
Aya, deal. Come on. It's okay. Tell us something that's real. 3 coins. All right, fine. The first one is BNB. All right, go on then.
First one is BNB. Okay, I like Plume. I feel like they're doing the
Okay.
work.
Yes, I agree. They play the token game and the narrative game very strong.
We also like Plume because they use our product.
Bro, you have a bag also, right?
I don't have that big of a bag. Any short-term catalyst in Plume that make you like them even more?
Some catalyst. No, I hold it long term because I feel like they have been working.
Would you add now?
I added some under I think 0.1 or every time it goes under I just add some. But I think I like their team and I like what they're doing.
I see. That the new jurisdiction country thing in partnership with them.
Yeah, and they're doing a lot of RWA. I just feel like there's a lot of
Nice.
builders. Yeah. The other one I think Kaya. I don't know. I bought Kaya back then, so it made me happy.
There's been shilling Kaya for what ever since they came out actually.
Lambro.
Kaya, as in yes. I was, but I'm out now. I'm out of that trade. But like I was longing Kaya like start of the year. It was good. Like it was like the comparison between Ton. They have some, but they're moving a little bit slow. And then like their ecosystem, I tried everything is a little bit slow. But hopefully it's one of those things where the Korea hypocrisy bullshit thing goes away. It'll pump. Like we actually invited them on our stream as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking
Episode
as well.
58.
So sorry.
Wait, what were you saying?
No, I just said it was episode 58.
Oh wow.
Hey,
Man
this
does his
guy.
research.
Yeah, I think
Wait, Claire was
I
saying
think that's
something.
pretty much
Tell me more.
Oh,
Why Kaya? Why Kaya? I need some short-term speculators to get me going.
I think the same because I feel like they're moving a little bit slow and then their ecosystem play is kind of like traditional in some way. It's not very crypto native as Ton, but I still have to believe in that based
I
on their
see.
yeah. I think they have strong social app as a back, but we'll see.
I see. Ping me if you add more, yeah? Alright.
It's only the $100 sign proof.
Okay, I have one genuine question. Okay.
Oh, there
Why
you go.
do
Fire away.
crypto people use Telegram instead of Signal?
To be
That's
honest,
a good question. I think Signal.
I
is
don't
better,
make
but yeah.
trends, I follow trends. When I got on, that was where I find the early farm, so I got stuck to it.
Yeah, it's just interesting to me how Signal is like, I think it's the real kind of crypto.
Yeah, because
app.
it's.
No, but
or
the thing
am I
is,
missing?
it's like crypto all over again, right? Like the product can be better, but in the end of the day, is the adoption or the bullshit or where you get your information from. Like reading stuff from Twitter is extremely inefficient. But like we still scroll Twitter like there's no tomorrow. But if you have some good alpha channels on Signal, I'll rejoin Signal. Jack.
No, I
You
just
should give me
remember-
Alpha Signal on.
Sorry, when I was in university, people use Signal to cheat during exams.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. That's a wrap, guys. Till next time. And I'll buy my
Again, thanks
I'll buy
all.
my sign right now.
Thanks all for tuning. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
buy it right now. Buy it right now.
I'll buy right now. Because this is my camera. Like my phone is my camera. I have to take it out to buy on Binance because
yeah.
my Binance is not on my desktop.
Maybe science gonna pump because we came on this podcast.
There you go.
Oh, I wish I can move price like that, bro. But yeah, sadly
Has
not.
any-
Not
has
yet,
any
not yet.
Has any other project founder asked you about your tail?
No, actually, it's just you.
Yes, exactly.
But, like-
That's exactly why you should buy Sign.
Maybe you can
should
buy
go
me
all
a
in,
tail
bro.
next time when we see, baby.
Okay.
Well,
Anyway.
Okay. Maybe if you hold Sign, and maybe you won't need me to buy you a tail. You can afford 10.
This is
can
crazy.
only I don't think I can put 10 in. All right, bye. See you later. Good night.
Bye,
Have
guys.
fun. Bye.
Take care.
Bye.